Hello everyone, welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. And today we are making an electoral map for Trump versus Biden. This is actually going to be Trump's best case scenario in the election. Basically, this will be if Trump uh if Trump overperforms in the election. This is exactly how I think it's going to go. Instead of like how I've been normally predicting it, I'm going to predict it how uh Trump can easily win a lot of electoral votes and easily clinch the nomination. Just like overperforming the polls, everything like a lot of conservatives think is going to happen. That's what I'm predicting this. But I'm not going to go too far as like to say, oh, Trump's going to win California and all that stuff. No, we're going to be realistic, but we're going to say this is his best case scenario in the election. So let's start out with the safe blue states. So let's go with all right, Washington, Oregon, California. Um, uh, so we got to go by best case scenario. So I got to think here. All right. Any other safe ones? These are definitely safe. New Hampshire, I'll leave off. Um, any other safe blue? I believe. Um, I believe it's this one that's safe blue. This one will probably be safe blue. And I want to do these real quick so I don't mess them up. So main at large will be and this is best case scenario, by the way. Um do that, and then let's do no, not that one. This one would be blue. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just doing these first so I remind myself. Okay. Would it be this one? That one. That one. So this one. Actually, no. This one would be solid blue, and then this one would be light red, and then that's based on a best case scenario. I just want to do these before I start with all this. Okay, now let's do the safe blue after I got that done. Okay, safe blue. Hawaii I would not count as safe blue. Exactly. Any other safe blue? Illinois. No matter what, Illinois is going to be safe blue. I'm not going to put New York as safe blue, even though Trump's not gonna win it. I would not put safe blue. Any other safe blue states? Probably not, from what I can tell. No, I don't. I don't think so. I think that's all of the safe blue. Okay, well, now let's do safe red. So safe red states for Trump. This is going to be a lot. So safe red. Texas safe red, guaranteed. If it's best case scenario. Florida safe red, best case scenario. All right, and then Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma, Idaho, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, all of these. Georgia would also be included in this. South Carolina, North Carolina as well. They would also be in the safe red column. Not Virginia, not New York, Ohio, yes. Indiana, yes. Any other safe ones? Alaska. And yeah, okay, that's all the safe red states. And Trump already has a lot of safe red states already. Sorry about that. So now let's do likely blue states. Now there might not be that many. So okay, I'll put New York in the likely. The reason New York is in the likely is because not just New York City, but everything around New York City. In the best case scenario for Trump, he would be getting a lot of those votes. That's why I say likely for New York. Some people think it could be. Some people think it could be lean, and I don't know. I just don't see that happening, even in a best case scenario situation. So I'm gonna say likely. Okay, another likely one. Another likely one for Democrats would probably be. I'm not gonna say Colorado. I will say Hawaii for likely, because of Joe Biden. There was something I can't remember what it was specifically, but there was something to do with Hawaii and Joe Biden that like is kind of if it could bite him in the rear end, but not like as in like winning Hawaii for Trump. Okay, all New Hampshire I'm not including. Okay, so another likely one. In a best case scenario, I would probably say. Honestly, I don't know if there's any others left for likely for Biden. New Mexico, Colorado. Colorado's iffy because, but I don't think I'd put Colorado in it. Okay, so Trump for likely scenarios for Trump. Uh, Michigan. I could put them in safe, but based on polling, it's kind of mixed. Like right now in actual polling, I would put them here. So I'd probably put them in likely for best case scenario. I just don't see them being safe no matter what. Another and then any other likely for any other likely for for Trump. I would say that Nevada would be in the likely column in best case scenario. I wouldn't say Arizona would be in the likely column for best case scenario because I think they'd be a little bit less. Any others? Sorry, my mic was moving for a second. I think the bar is messed up right now. Sorry if you didn't hear me for a second. It's just moving up for some reason. It likes to do that. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right. Any other likely scenario? I would say for Trump, I don't think there's any other likely for Trump, honestly. I would say that that's it for likely for Trump. Okay, now let's do lean for Joe. For lean, I would probably say Colorado, New Mexico. Any others? I wouldn't say Minnesota would be in that for lean. I also wouldn't put New Hampshire. Virginia, I also wouldn't put. Pennsylvania, I would not put that either. So that's all Joe Biden's leans. Now tilt. I mean lean for Trump. Sorry, lean for Trump. I would say Arizona. Lean for Trump. Best case scenario. I mean, you could say likely, but I just don't see that happening. I'm gonna say lean for Trump. Best case scenario. And then another one for Trump for lean. I wouldn't say New Hampshire. Wisconsin, I wouldn't say that. Well, yeah, I would say actually yes. I would say Wisconsin lean for Trump in best case scenario. Pennsylvania, I don't see that being lean. Minnesota, nah. I think that's all good right there. And then Biden tilt. For tilt, I would say tilt D for Minnesota because I just don't see it going red at all. I wouldn't say tilt D for New Hampshire. I would say tilt D for Virginia. I would say that would be in best case scenario. I just don't see Trump winning Virginia at all. But in best case scenario, I say he gets really, really close to winning. I don't see him winning it outright, but I see him like getting close to winning it. Okay. Any others for Biden? No. Okay. So then for Trump, tilt, I would say Pennsylvania and New Hampshire. I'm a little iffy on Pennsylvania because, I mean, a lot of margins show him Biden winning it. In a Trump best case scenario, you could see lean, but I don't know. I say it's tilt because I just don't see Trump winning Pennsylvania. I don't know why. I just have a hard feeling about it. So even in a best case scenario, I see Trump winning Pennsylvania, but not by a big margin. Yeah, if Trump ran the table, did amazing at not at polling, if he did amazing at fundraising, everything, all the sorts, and was able to really beat Biden in the polls, I think Trump can have 318 to Biden's 220, and he ain't gonna win New York or Virginia or Minnesota, but I would say out of all the tilt ones he could win in a best case scenario. I would give it to honestly. I would probably give it to Minnesota if he could get Minnesota, but I just don't see it happening at all. It's more likely for me to see him get Maine, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania than him getting Minnesota. But yeah, this is my best case scenario right here. I'm actually also going to make a worst case scenario just to I don't know, just to see how you guys feel about that one as well. I think Trump's worst case scenario, he barely loses the election based on polling, but I don't want to like spoil like what I would actually put. That's probably what my next video is going to be. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video because I just want to do this today because there's not really anything really going on big in politics right now. So I was like, well, I might as well make this because on the 15th I'm going to be making you guys my presidential and Senate prediction videos. So I was like, well, I might as well make something really fun and interesting, like something like this. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And tell me how you think a Trump best case scenario would work out. For me, it's this. It's going to be 318 to Biden's 220. That's what I think is going to happen. And honestly, I don't think these districts either could go lower. But anyway, I don't want to keep the video going too long. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.